Sorry for not having done a gun video for quite a while, but I've been busy and doing other things, and I was unavoidably detained. Okay, just leave it at that. Yeah. But when was it? A few days ago now, I went to the range because I did have a heap of loads for the ATA Turqua in 308 that I wanted to test out, because I was still testing lows to see if it essentially averages 1.5 inches, or actually less than that, because I shoot at 100 meters, so it probably averages about 1.3 inches at 100 meters, which, as far as hunting rifles go, hey, that's fine. Yes, I have shot 1-inch groups with it. I don't know how many, not many. So yes, you can shoot 1-inch groups with it. Consistently, no. How many rifles do I have that will shoot 1-inch groups consistently? Not many. Consistent, like group after group. If you shot 10 groups, they will all be 1 inch. Maybe I've got, well, probably none. All right, that is really hard to do. Okay. Yes, under ideal conditions, with the right ammo, I could probably get half of my guns to shoot 1 inch consistently over 10 groups, but that's in an ideal world. And yeah, and I've seen people on my videos and other videos and other people's videos saying, oh, you know, I've got such and such a rifle, you know, hunting rifle, and it shoots 1 inch consistently all day long. Yeah, you know what? So I can't say that's bullshit, because I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But when people tell me that, I take it with a grain of salt. I really do, and you should. I mean, let's face it. You know, even my most expensive rifle, which is a $3,500 rifle, brand new, recommended retail price for those, which is the Steyr Mannlicher SM12, for those things, I think was about $3,500 to $3,600, something like that. It's a seriously expensive rifle. It's a really well-made rifle, obviously, because Steyr make great rifles. But that doesn't shoot 1 inch consistently. You know, I'm talking 5-shot groups. Now, you know what? If I was to do 3-shot groups and nothing but 3-shot groups, yeah, okay, that's a different story. But 5-shot groups, eh. And then again, there's the argument: what use of 5-shot groups? You know what I mean? In what world do you need 1 inch? Do you need a rifle that shoots 1 inch or less over 100 yards 5 times? Yeah. The only place where you need that is target shooting, right? As far as the hunting scenario is concerned, you really don't need that accuracy or that consistency. Not the accuracy, the consistency. So this thing is accurate, but it's not consistent in its groups, and that is typical of most hunting rifles. Yes, I've had, I remember one of the first rifles that I had when I got back into shooting was a Hauer, just a Sporter 308 with in the Hogue, crappy Hogue stock that everyone hates on, which I don't have a problem with. That was consistently with I think Buffalo River factory ammo. That was consistently around 1 inch. Like, seriously, that was a seriously accurate rifle. Then again, you can get 2 of these, you know, or you can get a half a dozen of these same rifles, possibly even the same batch, right, made on the same day, right, and they'll probably shoot different, all right. Not a whole lot different. I mean, it's probably hardly noticeable, but it's just a fact of life that every single machine is an individual. Okay, it's true. So averaging about 1.3 inches, or 1.4 inches, something like that, 1.3 inches, 1.4 inches, over 100 metres, or sorry, over 100 yards. Hey, I'll take that all day long for a hunting rifle. And anyone who says that, no, you really need for a hunting rifle again, anyone who says that you need something that that can shoot 1 inch groups, 5-shot groups, one after the other consistently, I mean, you know what you would have to do, and I don't have that time. Like when I go to the range, I'm not gonna. We've only got how many hours? Like 8. We've got 5 hours. Okay, you've got 5 hours, man, and then you have to include, you know, I mean, the stoppages aren't catered to you or to me. So I have to deal with that, and trying to let the barrel cool down after each shot or after each group. That's not a realistic scenario anyway, okay? The realistic scenario is that you grab the rifle, you load it, and you shoot, and you keep shooting. And it gets to cool down when there's a stoppage, all right? When there's a ceasefire to patch targets, all right? So I'm not really interested in showing you in showing you the groups, because, or I will. I'll just breeze through them, because actually I think I left a heap of targets on my target. So it kind of likes. So that's 168 grain. That's 1.3. At 100 metres. Oh, by the way, I am having a beer, just in case you're shocked by the idea that, oh, he's not having a beer, he's not drinking and handling firearms. Egad, man! The sky's going to fall in. Yeah. All those people criticising me for that. Shut up. Go away. Get your gun entertainment somewhere else. So I'm having a Powers Ultra Smooth Lager. Let's have a taste. So it is the afternoon, and I'm having my first beer. It's late afternoon, I'm having my first beer. Is it ultra smooth? Not really. Is it any good? Yeah, it's alright. So 168 grainers, I had 1.3 at 100, 1.3 inches at 100 metres. Oh, that's, yeah, alright. That's the 190s. Yeah, so then there was 150 grain SSTs. This is 1.3. There's one here at 1.8. It'll put 3 or 4 shots very close together usually, and then chuck one. And that's pretty much like 1.8. It threw one pretty bad. 1.4, and there's definitely a fly there. 1.5. 150 grain Game Kings. 1.4. 1.5. I'm not really sure how big that one was, because it sort of went over the other page. 1.4. So you can see a pattern there. Then I shot this group, and I thought, right, I've actually found something that it will shoot really accurately. I thought. Alright. So, no, it's that group. So, 190 grain Sierra Game King, so that's getting pretty heavy for a 308. Alright. So I've got 4 shots in 0.43 of an inch, and I'm shooting it and going, yes, 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 and then I'm seriously concentrating on that last shot. Like, I had that dead on, and I was smooth as, really concentrating, and it threw it out to 2 inches. Then it was 2, 1.4, 1.7. So it went from being, yeah, this thing really likes heavy bullets to, yeah, it's just all over the place. But so they were light powder charges of 42 and 43, and I've got charges of 44 and 45 grains of AR 2208 Varget, and so 44 grains, 1.1 and 1.4, and then 45 grains it went 2.2, yeah, it really strung them out, and 1.2, and I had 4 shots. I had 2 shots go through that hole, 2 shots go through that hole, and 1 shot there. So you can shoot, so 1.1 and 1.2, well 1.1 is definitely MOA, over 100 metres. So it's, how would I describe the rifle? I've still actually got some more ammo to test, alright, to be honest with you. I've still got some more ammo to test. It's empty. It's empty. I've got some 150 grain spear hot cores with 44 grains of Varget to test, and I've got so these I'm pretty keen to test. 178 grain Hornady ELDXs with Varget powder charges between 41 and 45 grains in 1 grain increments, 10 rounds of each. So I'm pretty keen to test them. Do I expect anything different? No. Okay. I think this. I do not expect anything different. I really don't. There's no reason to expect anything different. But you never know. You know, these 178 grain ELDXs, yeah. They could be it. They could be the secret sauce, the secret formula that unlocks the accuracy potential of this rifle. Highly doubt it, but you never know. So there's still. So what I'll do is I'll go tomorrow to the range. Again, the magazines are very Turqua-like. I think they've just essentially just copied the Turqua. They load very positive. They work well. They're a single stack. You can't go wrong with a single stack. The bolt, smooth as a baby's behind. Like really, it is super smooth. Like really, I think it's chrome plated. It is just beautiful smooth. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's a seriously smooth bolt. Look, they've done a great job. You've got a really smooth action. You've got a really smooth action. You've got a good bolt. The timber work on this, something's loose. Might be loose in the stock. No? I think that is. Look at that. What is that? I think it's loose in the stock. I don't know. As I was saying, I'll have to have a look at that. The timber work is really nice. You can definitely see some striping through it. So it's very nice walnut, obviously Turkish walnut. Something's loose. Scope's loose. Oh. Well, wow, that's really loose. Oh man, my scope's loose. That might go some way to explaining why the accuracy was a bit half-assed. So there you go. I've never had that happen before. I've never had a scope come loose like that. Okay, so tomorrow I'll have to tighten everything up, and then tomorrow we'll see if I can get good accuracy out of it, because I was getting decent accuracy out of it. Those groups are clearly not indicative of what that thing's capable of, especially if the scope's loose. But I did not notice it being loose at the range a few days ago, so whether that loosened up in transport or I don't know. So there you go, screwed up again. Now, so it's an yeah, the wood is really nice on it actually. Once you start really looking at it, it is really, I think you can see the striping in that. It's really nice walnut. It's a good rifle, you know, it's a nice rifle, no doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. So, we'll, it's unremarkable, pardon me. There's nothing particularly unique or special about it. It's what you'd expect for, like, what did it cost me? I don't know, $1,100, $1,200, right? It's pretty much what you'd expect. A decent, functional rifle. Now, a rifle that I took to the range that is remarkable is my beloved, it's so long you can't get it in a shot, my beloved Persian Mauser. Man, I cannot say enough about this thing. I know I'm probably gushing again. It is the business, it really is. It's just a fantastic rifle. And I'll show you. Because what I did was, because of my eyesight, and I have astigmatism, and because of that, like at long range, like 50 metres, well, yeah, even less, things get really blurry, you get ghosting. It's just a nightmare to try and shoot with iron sights at any reasonable distance, like it really is. And if you have astigmatism, and you know what I'm talking about. So my eyesight, my eyes haven't deteriorated. What it is that the eyeball goes out of shape, and it affects your lens, apparently. Because I can read. Oh, there's something I need to read. So I can read. Look, now that's pretty small writing. Yeah, I can read that no problem. So I read books, like, you know, I read books no problems. I don't have to hold them out here or up here or anything. I just read them normal. So up close, no, not a problem. But at distance, the eyeball being out of shape, it sort of screws things up. So I have not shot this at 100 metres because of that. Okay, I'm starting to have rust occur in places. So I have not shot at 100 metres because of that. You know. But I thought, no, you know what? Because when you're looking at that, so that's a 5-inch dot, circle, black circle. At 100 metres, to me, that thing is tiny, and these iron sights are not, you know, designed for precision distance shooting. They're just not. But so I thought, bugger it, I'll shoot it at 100 metres. See how I go. See how I go. I didn't think I could hold it in the same spot every time and get a decent group, to be honest. So I started with, I had a box of this left. It's the PPU rifle line ammunition, 8mm Mauser, PSP BT 175 grain. Now, I've always consistently said that PPU ammo is rubbish. The actual ammunition itself, how it's constructed, is rubbish. The brass is good, so that's the main reason why I purchased it in the first place, to get the brass, because 8mm Mauser brass is kind of, it can be hard to get. There are certain cases that are kind of hard to get where I am, and even in Australia. So in general, so and you sort of have to keep an eye on different websites, different sellers, and then when you see it, grab it. But anyway, I've got plenty of brass now. So, where's the PPU? Yeah, so I shot four times, and the groups were, so this is 100 metres with iron sights, with my crap eyes, using the iPal, with shit ammunition. PPU is shit ammunition. Sorry, I just need to wet my throat again. Sorry if you can hear the fan, but it is quite warm. I'm not sweating like a maniac, but yeah, still sweating. So I just called it poo, because PPU, that's what it stands for, poo. So I've got 2.4, 3.8, and it's shooting sort of slow and to the right at 100 metres on the 100 metre setting. 3.6 and 2.5. So, hey, considering all those variables, my eyesight, less than an appropriate sights on the gun for distance, I call 100 metres distance with iron sights, and rubbish ammunition. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Now, so they were 5-shot groups. Now, with 4, 3. Sorry, I should have sorted these out. I haven't sorted them out. Sorry, I know. You need to prepare better. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. So I shot right at the end. I shot 10 rounds of the S&B, the Cellular and Bellow, 8x57, 196 grain, full metal jackets. And it's a 10-shot group, and it was all I think there might have been 1 or 2 that were a bit high, but you're looking at essentially 2 inches there, which is just unbelievable. But that's typical of Cellular and Bellow, 2 inches at 100 metres. With those, remember, with all those variables, my eyesight, shit ammunition, shit sights. They're not shit sights, but yeah, there are better sights on military rifles. Now. I haven't got that here. Oh yeah. So 43. Yeah, so that was S&B. Now, so I only did 3-shot groups with 170 grain Hornady SSTs, using Varget ATA Turqua, and they were, so only 3-shot groups. So powder charge of 43 grains, I got 0.95, 2 touching and 1 there. Hey, check it out. That is at 100 metres. All right, yeah, baby. This is unbelievable. The fact that I could even achieve that group is unbelievable. 44 grains, 1.9. 45 grains, 1.9. 46 grains, 1.6. Let me tell you, unreal, unreal. Then, what's the other ammo I had? Stupid me. 3-shot groups, it's the same load, or the same cartridge. So 47 grains, 2 inches. 48 grains, 3.2. Yeah, that one really, yeah, I don't know why. Might have been really, really, really hot, because I was just shooting this thing. Just kept shooting. 49 grains, 1.2. Look at it. 1.2. Oh, no way. And 50 grains, I had 2 that were essentially half an inch, or less. And then one crazy flyer that made it 4 inches. It is what it is. 50.5 grains, 2.5 inches. And 51 grains, 2.3 inches. So one there, and one just there. So, man, I tell you what, if you can get one of these with a good to excellent bore, well, this had an excellent bore, and it still has. It's like, the bore is like brand new, like, quite honestly. If you can get one of these, man, do it, get it, grab it, don't let it go, because it is amazing. It is amazing how accurate this rifle is, and it's so well made. Let me tell you, the checks. So this is made by CZ, however you think I should say it. If you're in the United States, it's CZ. If you're here in Australia, it's CZ. Yeah, whatever. Tomato, tomato. It was made by CZ at the Brno factory, and they really did achieve a fantastic result. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'll go to the range and I'll tighten the scope up, and then test out, what was it, some 150 grain hot cores and 178 grain ELDXs, and I might take some more factory ammo, some of the Buffalo River Aussie factory ammo, Aussie made factory ammo. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So until tomorrow, see you later.